Hey guys, Chuck House and Mopar, welcome back. Back to working on this fine 1965 Dodge Coronet 500 that's in paint. It's got a fancy axle in it now. My last video I pulled everything, blasted everything. 742 case, 355 sure grip. I had done the brakes a while back in anticipation of putting this thing together. Revolting developments. I didn't tell you guys during that last video, but when I did the end play, right here, we got 10 or 11 degrees, right? The dial indicator, about 11, I think I was at. I didn't tell you, and I did set those correctly. I smacked both axles in, took that one full tight, and yeah. But what I didn't show you was I got about 60 thousandths over here. That is no good, A, and it sucks, B. The reason why I believe is in the differential. If you look down in there, in the hull, there's a sleeve or a block. It's it right there. I think I can show you guys. I'm going to stick my magnet in. And what that does, when you set it on one side, see there, slides back and forth to set the end play on the other side. Yeah, I don't think it's not in that center section that I bought, which guys will do, I understand. It just happened to me this time, so that sucks. So in the last video, I was debating whether to change my bearings or I re-grease them. They were going to probably be just fine. I guess the animal spirit, whatever, decided I was going to change them anyway. And I had a set of green bearings, okay, from the Green Bearing Company that no longer exists. These are used in Ford 9-inch. They're used in Chevy trucks. They've been used for a very long time. I don't know how long. So instead of having a tapered bearing, you've got roller bearings in there, or ball bearings, and you don't need to grease it. And you don't need the wheel seal in there because this holds it. Now, green bearings got a bad rap for a while. They would sell green bearings that did not have this ring, and that's what sets your axle in play. Now I can take this O-ring off and then get this plate off, and we'll use that. So, what is the deal? Where's the part number here? I don't have my glasses on. Oh gosh, I can't find it. Anyway, there was a difference, and they were selling them without this stop ring on, and they were failing. So, with all that being in mind, I got to take these axles out. This will probably be a fairly short video. They're full of grease. I think I'll melt it out, and then go ahead and cut them off with a cutoff wheel. I guess I'll do it over there and make a huge mess. And I'll press them on. Hopefully that works. All right, here's hoping.
2 hours later.
All right, I didn't show you guys all the fun. Greasy. I don't know if I should burn them out or not. Burn it out some. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea, I would think. What do you guys think? You ought to? Yeah, because I've already got one on. Ha! I had to do a test hit, boys. I got to figure out my technique, and here's the weaponry. All right, let me clean this mess up. I think I will burn some of this grease out, and the lighting's not the best back here, but what are you going to do? All right.
moments later.
All right, boys, that was it. I'll be honest, it wasn't that bad. I'll talk about that later. Of course, zero end play, because there's green bearings in there. All right, I got to do the other side, and I think I'm going to put fluid in this thing. And I have still not tightened everything up. Bolts, shackles, whatever. Okay. All right, boys, this is what I fill up the everything with. I keep 80, 90 in there. And you just pump it up, put it on, and that's it. And why am I showing you all this? Because it works for me. And I'm not a everyday mechanic around here, but I do enough farting around that this has been godsend, really. Because I was doing that push thing, and you got to put about half a gallon in there, and man, you know, you're talking 25 minutes because the thing doesn't work well. This, you just set it in there, and away she goes. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, boys, she's done. That car's been in the air for 2 months. I just can't get to it. I didn't feel like it. I didn't do the green bearings the first time because I've never done it. Turns out, and the biggest thing is just getting them off. You can't press them off on my press upstairs, so I cut them off. I think the first one took me about an hour and a half. The second one that you saw was 25 minutes, you know, all in. That's soup to nuts. So yeah, you saw my technique. You cut the retaining thing through a bit and then smack it. And it's pretty hard, evidently, because you can crack it usually. And then I'll go ahead and cut through. I thought I could do a shortcut. I cut the cage off the bearings, get them out of there. I thought maybe I could cheat and heat the inner race up, and it didn't work. You need at least 3 slits in there. You need a little wheel too, otherwise you start cutting into stuff. I did change the wheel. Anyway, so yeah, the green bearings are in. Easy peasy, not a big deal. Yeah, so what's next? I don't know. We'll see. I'll get back to the car again here. I'll get to it, yeah, not sure. We're at 5 months now since I became single. Getting through that all right. Thanks for asking. And maybe getting a little more energized to work on junk, I don't know. But anyway, guys, this is a short little video for funsies, I guess. Not funsies for me, it's filthy, but anyway. All right, thanks so much for coming along. See you on the next one.